Good morning, Arise Vineyard family. I am here with Janet Norum, our missionary to Mozambique, and we're really excited to have her here today and talking about what she does. And Janet, I thought a good place to start is a little vineyard history and what your history has been, part of this church and the vineyard, and those kinds of things.
Sure, Rick. Thanks. Well, I showed up in '91. To Slow Christian Fellowship Vineyard, and loved the service, and have been a member ever since. I've been served in various ways. I vacuumed for about 5 years and served on the worship team for about 25.
Wow!
And I've really enjoyed the community. I love the community, and so.
And when you came, it was meeting in the vineyard was meeting at a junior high school.
That's
then?
Right. I was meeting the junior high. Yeah.
And,
then we moved to a furniture store.
And who was the pastor then?
We moved up that was Bob Crane. Back then.
He was the second pastor after Jack Little.
Yeah.
And then Tom O'Leary, and you were down where Calvary Chapel is now.
Mm-hmm. That's right. It was a furniture store, and we had to do a lot of pounding of nails and pull things out, and it was an exciting time.
And now up here on the hill.
That's right. Now uphill on the hill.
So tell us about this call to Mozambique and the Yao people, as you've described to me. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. Well, I think what called me to Mozambique and to Africa, I'd had some background of being in Africa. I was in Peace Corps in Congo in the 1980s. But their story, I think, is what compelled me. The Yao actually were slave traders during the 1800s. And they were trading with some people on the east coast of Africa who had a very strong Muslim background. And basically, they adopted the religion of their business partners.
So the Yao is a Muslim tribe?
The primary religion is Islam. For most of the Yao, to be Yao is to be Muslim. And and sadly, there just weren't that many folks reaching out to them, even though there are Christians around. And so there have been now teams of people that have gone out, and that was our team that came in the early 2000s. I came in 2002, and the idea was to learn the language, to try to learn the culture, and just live life. Yeah. And then those who are interested in really knowing who Jesus is and why he came, we try to help them to know him.
Talk a little bit about what you're doing. You were sharing with me earlier some really exciting things about really not just helping people, but helping people help people. Talk about what you're doing right now.
Yeah, so another early motivation for me was just the idea that, of course, people have spiritual needs, but they're always locked into their physical needs. And my background and training is in agriculture, and I also was a teacher for 11 years. And the idea that rather than trying to help people and just give them stuff, that what I've learned in hanging out with my neighbors, that they are fully able to lift themselves out of poverty when given a connection to the greater economic structure. So a lot of times they're just disconnected and not being able to get the right kinds of jobs or the right kind of resources. And so that's what we're trying to do. One of the things we're trying to connect them to is training. Only about a fourth of the population of Mozambique has a formal sector job. And so the majority of the people rely on agriculture. And so our school, we have now a technical professional school. It's a post-secondary institution. And we're training young people to learn how to improve their agricultural techniques and be able to grow more food during the year and also be able to sell their crops in order to produce more income and so help their communities and so that they can take care of their own orphans. They can take care of, plant their own wells, produce their own wells, dig their own wells. Do those, because remember in the Great Commission, we're supposed to teach them to do what he's commanded us to do, not just do it for them. So that's kind of the philosophy, and it's exciting to be able to be a part of that.
And it obviously opens up doors for spiritual conversations when you care about them as people and their needs and begin to meet their needs. I love the way that you have committed yourself to the young people, not just for short term, for the long term, and getting to this point of even having your own school there. Talk to us finally about your needs. You're our missionary, and how can we be praying and how can we support you? What are the things that you need that maybe someone can step up and help you with?
First of all, I so appreciate because there have been people from this community who have prayed and have supported financially for many years. I'm so grateful for that. It's really a selfless thing to pray for people that you don't know.
Sure is.
But to get to know them better, we have a prayer guide that we can make available. So that's a big thing. The other thing, really a need for people that would be able to put in some time to help me, to free me to do what I know how to do. I spend 90% of my time doing things I don't know that well to do, such as media, updating the website, those kinds of things. In particular, right now, we're in a position to be able to really upgrade our school, and actually we have to in order to just keep our doors open according to the government. And so we can, instead of asking for money directly, there's a lot of grants available. But anybody that either knows how to write grants or is a good writer that would be able to put some time in and help us with that. That would be a huge help.
You know, I just want to say thank you for your faithfulness in serving God's call, and I'm excited and proud the fact that you're part of our church. And if you would like to contact us, please do so through our website or direct how you can help Janet. But also, you can also give. You can go to our website and you can give online to help support her ministry. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Rick. I appreciate it.
God bless.